nice sip of coffee. In this video, I'm going to show you my Freetrade Dividend Growth passive income portfolio. And this is to give an example of how a working dividend portfolio works so that the newer investors out there can learn from it and perhaps not copy the end result, but learn from the process I have given. I know that when I first started investing, I initially did struggle to find good information, especially in the UK. So this video aims to help those that are newer to investing and specifically dividend growth investing. So I am creating a dividend growth portfolio, but why? Well, firstly, with dividends, I wanted to generate high cash flow so that I could reinvest at any point during the year. So if I'm getting quarterly dividends, that means 4 times a year I'm getting money paid from my shares, and therefore I can reinvest them and compound more and more. So that is the advantage and why I specifically use it, so that I can have high cash flow in the future and have financial independence. I think in the next 5 years, my goal is to have a passive income of £1,000 a month. So my dividends, I expect to reach 1,000 a month, which is a long, long way away for now. And with my current saving goals, perhaps I will or will not reach that, but it's a nice target to have in mind. So I am investing with Freetrade. And you may think, why have I chosen Freetrade over other platforms? In the future, I could make a video comparing the online brokers in the UK. However, I've went with Freetrade because they have my needs. They have a large range of shares, a smaller amount of funds, but they mainly have the blue chip stocks I'm interested in, from the FTSE 350 and the S&P 500, which are the giants really. They're the safe dividend payers. One of the main reasons I went to Freetrade was for the low platform fee. It's a lot more cost effective to go for Freetrade. In the first year, I've got it calculated that it should be less than 1% in fees. However, as the years go on, it will become much less. And so whilst yes, I would actually benefit from having a portfolio in another broker with a fixed percentage fee, in the long run, it's going to perform better for me. Unlike trading 212, they actually also provide ISA transfers, which is what I really needed because I had my ISA with a different platform and I really needed it to transfer in the funds, and I didn't want to break my ISA tax allowance to do so. My experience with Freetrade has been very positive. If I've had a question, that within 1 working day I would have got a response, and it usually answered all my questions and solved any of the problems I've had, and I've had probably nearing double digits of live chats with them. I believe that Freetrade in the future will develop further and become a more popular and accessible platform for those that are looking to invest from their mobile phone. If that has interested you and you'd like to open a Freetrade account, click the link in the description and you'll get a free share valued up to £200 when you fund the account. So please click that link below. So the current balance is 1,620 as of the 10th of April. And I'm investing in an ISA for the tax benefits, which I will expand upon in future videos. However, this means it gives me an advantage over the standard invest accounts, and that's why I've got it. So what am I invested in? I'm invested in Aviva, Royal Dutch Shell, National Grid, Unilever, and Redrow. Currently I only have small amounts in those positions because I'm trying to pound cost average into the market. And that's why at the moment my portfolio is very cash heavy. I'm planning on adding weekly deposits and I'm going to just gradually put my way into the market. But those are the companies that I've seen with the biggest value at the moment in the point in the market. So why have I gone with shares rather than index funds, for example? Well, I believe that I wanted more control over my portfolio. Whereas an index fund, you've got fund managers and people that will regularly change and rebalance the portfolio. I wanted to do that myself with more control. Also, the compounding of the dividend timings is a lot better because I will get paid them after the dividend payment date has been reached, rather than waiting once or twice a year for the fund to pay me. Also, I believe that I can select stocks better than an index fund, as the index fund tracks the market, but I believe that I can pick the stocks that will grow further than the market and outperform it in the long run. Typically, I'm going to be investing in blue chip stocks from the FTSE 350 and the S&P 500. FTSE 350 being the top 350 companies in the UK, and the S&P 500 being the top 500 companies in the USA. Interestingly, the FTSE 100 actually provides high global diversification, as all of them are very, very big businesses that have already expanded, so that helps as well. If you're interested in learning more about index funds and shares and how to pick them, please leave a comment down below and click the subscribe button for future investing content. So why have I gone with dividends instead of growth? As a UK investor, I believe that dividends are more important. The companies in the UK have got less growth potential, but they already pay very high stable dividends that they are continuously building upon. So I believe that dividends in the UK as an investor is the strongest boat to sit in. Especially with the recent Brexit referendum, the markets have been on a bit of a downslide since 2016. So I believe that the UK markets are very undervalued, and now with the current pandemic situation, they've gotten even cheaper. So now I believe is a very, very good time to buy in and start investing in these dividend portfolio stocks. Have I received any dividends so far? No, and I don't really expect to receive any dividends for the next few months. This is because it takes time. You need to hold on to these shares for a certain period, and a lot of my shares, my dividend shares, are actually quarterly, biannual and annual, meaning I'm only going to get paid up to a most of 4 times in a year. So I need to wait and hold on a little bit longer. However, after that period, I expect to have a regular income of dividends. So with these portfolio updates, I'm planning to try and upload weekly so that I can reflect on the market as each week goes on, and I can show that how I've performed against it and any particular stocks that I've bought. And I'm hoping that this will provide an insight into UK investing and you can learn from the process. If you've enjoyed the video so far and you are interested in improving your financial situation, please click the card at the top right. This shows how to improve your credit score in the UK and benefit from the best interest rates. So as I was editing, I actually realised that I forgot to film an outro. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and please hit the subscribe button. See you guys later. Have a good night.